Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And any cross watchers always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what you don't see coming in. What is going on around this connection? What is going to happen next? What is the energy that you just don't even see? So let's see what's going on around you and what Spirit wants to share with us today. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need us to know at this time? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have a doorway. Oh, you guys know I love doors. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So the easiest thing on earth is a new door opens, right? And you walk through that door, whether it's an opportunity, a friendship, moving, like energy around you moves, and it's a catalyst to you meeting somebody else. So something is about to shift with your energy. I have a romance, a romantic surprise. There you go. So the new door opens, and I walk through. And I walk into a romantic surprise. So, start a new job, and maybe the person who, is connected to the job somehow is somebody that you meet. I mean, who knows? It's kind of it's a force in nature is how I just felt like you're pushing that energy and then it comes back to you. So something is shifting. I have an alone time, spending time alone. You've gained clarity. I want to say you've gained clarity on yourself. You know yourself better than anything. So I do feel like you're ready and open to receive this. I have sacrifice. Love comes with sacrifices. What are you willing to give up? I also feel like you're willing to make the changes necessary to be in a relationship because your life is about to change. So you have to know that your schedule could change, your privacy could change, your being responsible for somebody else or having somebody else in your life that you're talking to or you're putting time into. Your life is about to change. I have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking any red flags. So yeah, I think you're smarter than that. I do feel like you know yourself. But sometimes our head starts to spin, if somebody comes into our life and we only see the good. So we want to be aware of any red flags. Somebody says something weird and it's not in alignment with something they said 2 weeks ago, something like that. You catch them in a lie, Spirit just said. So maybe they're just giving you some friendly guidance as far as, protecting yourself. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have a 5 of Wands. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a Hierophant. And I have a King of Wands. It does feel like it feels like a divine union. So I do want to commit to that somehow. I want to see what this divine union is. Can I have some clarification on my 5 of Wands, please, Spirit? I have a High Priestess, and I have an Ace of Wands. I feel like the 5 of Wands is I want to be able to trust my intuition, and I don't want just the attraction to override my common sense. Okay, so this could be, I have a tendency to follow my heart. I have a tendency to fall in love very quickly. I have a tendency to jump right in very fast. And maybe this time you're saying, I really want to listen to my intuition. And yes, this ace comes flying in at me. I'm attracted to this person. I'm excited about it. I'm thrilled. I just want to make sure that I'm listening to my intuition. So this could be something you struggle with, that I'm looking for the right person but I don't want to make just any, like sometimes you try to make something work just because you want a relationship so bad, but really from the beginning, Spirit had told you it probably wasn't going to work, but you didn't listen. And if somebody were to say to you, did you see any red flags early on? You're like, yeah, but I kind of ignored them. You know, that would be what I'm talking about. So Spirit's saying, trust your intuition. This person's going to be very attractive to you. This person is going to be probably very charismatic, probably very charming. This person could be somebody you're really proud to be with. It could be kind of a wow factor here with, I'm really impressed with this person. This person's checking all the boxes. You're checking all the boxes. I think that there's this mutual admiration society going on here, that we both are feeling the same way. We both are super attracted to each other. We both are kind of admiring each other. We're in the same league. You're the type of person I've been looking for. You're the type of person I would date. But I do feel this, I admire you energy. So I feel like there's some success there. There's some, I'm proud to be with you there. Like I would be proud to be with you energy. So I guess Spirit's just saying, trust your intuition and make sure that, you know, they're just not really good first impressions. I have an 8 of Swords. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Wands. And I have a 6 of Swords. That felt like, don't be afraid to put in a little bit of time with somebody. And if it's not the right one, believe it or not, it's okay to move on. Okay. It's okay to say this isn't working or it's not going to work. Even if you've invested some time into this person, you can't make it work. If it's not emotionally fulfilling to you, and maybe you already went through this, if it's not emotionally fulfilling to you, or you've maxed it out, or it's not going anywhere, I feel like it's okay to give yourself permission to say it wasn't good enough. And that's okay too. As soon as we get through that, then a new beginning is coming. So there's almost a sense of, if you ended something recently, or you're kind of seeing somebody right now, but it's not exactly what you want, don't be afraid to walk away from it, because Spirit could be opening up a new door. They could be opening it up to the person who you're really meant to be with and who you're really going to fall in love with. So that's what they meant by the new door, that you're walking into this romantic surprise. You're walking into a divine union, but be careful you're not holding on to something that isn't everything you want it to be, you know, and you're not listening to your intuition. Like, this really isn't working, or this really isn't going anywhere, or we really both want different things. It's just too hard. I'm working too hard at keeping a connection going. I'm working too hard at, I'm the only one who reaches out. I'm the only one who communicates. I'm the only one who puts effort in, you know, whatever it is. Because I feel like if for some reason that were to end, that's where the sun is coming in. I'm not telling you to go out and dump somebody. I'm just talking to the people who already are not happy with, you know, somebody that you just started dating with and it really isn't going anywhere, or even talking to. Maybe it's just we've been going back and forth with text messages, but we haven't even ever met in person, and they have no interest in really moving that forward. It's like you're wasting your time because your energy is going to shift to this loving energy. Spirit, what is it that you need us to know? I have Cardinal the First, a leader, ideas, igniting, a beginning and a birth, time to get it going. Absolutely. I feel like there is definitely a wow in this connection. I feel like I'm going to go with first impressions on both sides. I'm going to say it's like a wow first impression. And I'm going to go with that. So if you really were blown away by this person in your first meeting with them, then it's probably the one I'm talking about. I have the end. Yeah, I'm going to say wrapping up something. Some of you have your hands tied, they're saying. You have like a string attached to somebody that really needs to be cut, or your hands are tied in the sense that it's preventing you from either meeting this person or getting time to get it going. So be aware of that. I have a Sagittarius energy, a wanderer, a free spirit, living on your own terms. Is this person in alignment with you? Is this person want what you want? Do they accept who you are? They just said. So that could be going on, that I'm talking to somebody and maybe they don't believe in my spirituality. Maybe they don't believe that I'm gifted. Maybe they roll their eyes, like if there's something that's really important to you and they don't accept it or they don't believe in it, then that might be a conflict for you in the future. You need somebody to believe in you. I have a fall full moon. Abundance, it's time. Moving on, it's time. So I'm going to say yes. First impressions, it's time, it's your turn, something like that. But I have to be aware of that it's right this time. There's something going on with your intuition telling you that somebody isn't right, and that this new first impression with somebody that is right. So you have to go with what that first impression was. I feel like it blew you away or will blow you away. I have a Taurus energy, springtime, Queen of Earth, grounded. Okay, so I have Earth energy with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly. I have springtime energy coming in there. So I want to feel more grounded with somebody. I want to know that we are going to plant seeds, and maybe these seeds are going to grow in the spring. Maybe we'll meet this person now, and by the springtime, we really know that we're going to be with this person, stay with this person. I have a Pisces energy, meet this person in the winter time. Okay, within 6 to 9 months, we could know this is the person I want to be with. A Princess of Water, so a water element, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I want to be with this person. So that could be, I'm going to water the ground and the seeds that I'm planted with emotions and thoughts and feelings, and I'm going to know, I feel like within 6 months, I'm going to know that either this person's the person I'm going to stay with or I'm going to move on. So, and, people are put into our life for different reasons, and not everybody's put in our life to spend the rest of our life with. And we know that. Sometimes it's just hard to admit that it's not working or that it's not the right person. But do yourself a favor and listen to your own inner voice. And when your inner voice says there's something not quite right, there probably is something not quite right. So keep that in mind. I have an Ace of Cups. I have a 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. I have a 4 of Wands. You've got somebody this is like genuine love to me. This is very secure. I have a 3 of Swords. So again, I'm going to say it simply, after an ending comes a new beginning. Okay, I'm just going to say it that way. And the new beginning is very secure. It's very loving. So I guess that's what I'm shooting for. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Page of Swords. I have a Page of Pentacles. This feels like I'm moving on. These pages are a moving on energy to me right now. It's more of I made up my mind to move on. I've already pulled the trigger. I do Page of Cups. I do want something new, and I do want to move on with my life. So I do feel like you make up your mind to move on slowly, move on for something better. And then you're moving towards this incredible security. This is a life and a home together. This could be a marriage. This could be abundance, but I feel like you've made up your mind for this is like for myself. For myself, I'm moving on. And I just feel like I deserve something more complete, I guess. I deserve something more concrete also. And maybe the people that I was talking to, or this kind of relationship that really wasn't going anywhere, they didn't offer me anything real. So this is somebody who's coming in, and this feels real. This feels like a future. It feels stable, grounded, a home, a life. Like I said, a celebration, a marriage, something like that. So sometimes we have to walk away, and it's hard. We have to walk away from just something that isn't working for us, and a little bit of a save ourselves and decide, I want a life. I want a future life. I want to be happy. I want to be with somebody that is passionate about me. I want to be with somebody that cares about me. So I do feel like Spirit's trying to bring that to you now. I really do. I'm going to go with this kind of wow. I'm really inspired by you. I really admire you right from the beginning. I have an Emperor. You could be really impressed with this person. I have a High Priestess, your intuition, again, coming in and saying, I like this person. I want this person. Is it hard work to be with this person, or is it a little bit easier because somebody was hard work? This is hard work. I have a Four of Pentacles, and I was holding back because this feels like there wasn't something quite right. This feels like I wasn't getting out of a connection what I needed, so I held back. So that trust those feelings too. You're not falling in love. You're not falling deeper in love. You're holding back. You have feelings for somebody, but you're not, really kind of crazy about them. I think you've got something else coming. I want you to trust the universe. I do. I want you to trust how about just the simplicity of new feelings? Can I say it that way? That this sense of, I have a new beginning. I have feelings for somebody. I'm going to move towards those feelings, and I'm trusting myself more and more. The more I get to know myself, the more I trust Spirit, the more I trust the universe. And I just know that Spirit's going to lead me in the right direction. So there's a lot going on around you right now with your intuition. Your intuition is very high for some reason in this connection. So it's going to talk to you. It is going to guide you. It is going to say that the feelings that you have are real. The feelings that you're sharing with this person are definitely moving in the right direction. So, and at the same time, you had feelings that you just felt weren't going anywhere. And you could be going through both at the same time. You could be, I've met somebody new and I have feelings for them, and I'm realizing that the person that I've been talking to or dating, it's not going anywhere. So I have to make a choice. And because I can't keep both going, I just can't. So I do feel like the choice is going to be pretty easy. I'm going to say go with the wow, and definitely following your intuition isn't going to fail you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you are new to this channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you for your comments. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please head over to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels here, and they have different readings. So I'll put the links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading. We'll see you again real soon.